Hello, Master Kreese. I'm here.
You've arrived, Mr. Diaz.
As you requested, Master.
All right, well, before we begin your super important training, I would like you to meet two of Cobra Kai's returning devotees. Meet Snake and Dennis.
Oh, hey guys. Long time no see, man.
So what have you been up to all this time?
Still part of the old dojang? Yeah, it's a bit of a long story, but let's just say I had an old job, but it never really worked out.
Yeah, well, at least you woke up to reality. Cobra Kai is always gonna brand you.
Yeah, well, what about you guys?
They've been training at Sensei Kim Sun Young's dojang in Southern Korea. But enough chit-chat between you two. There is someone else I want to introduce to you, Mr. Diaz. Meet Sensei Yunha.
Nice to meet you, Sensei Yunha.
It is a pleasure to meet you too, Mr. Diaz. What are you doing?
Oh, it's just that one of the things I tend to do when meeting others, such as yourself, is shaking hands.
Well, that won't work with me, sir. Higher risk of spreading germs. Especially in a place such as America. Back in Korea, I would prefer it if you bowed.
Yes, sorry, Sensei.
Sensei Kreese told him you are destined for greatness. And it seems as though your priorities are to please as many people as possible. I like you already, Mr. Diaz. But let's just make sure that you choose to only please the people on the right side, so we can win your Winter Karate League here in America, all right?
Of course, Team Cobra Kai all the way.
Sensei Kreese, my associates and I would like to borrow your top student to train for a couple of these mornings.
Of course. As long as it pays off in the end.
Sensei Kreese.
Anything you need, Barnes?
How long is this plan of yours going to work?
It depends on how long it takes for you to get Diaz's father out of prison. Then, Miguel can return to spend time in school without losing his dojo position.
Yeah, well, I can't do that if I'm here.
What do you mean, you can't if you're here?
Well, my lawyers want me to make a public presence during his trial. I can tell the judge how involved I've been in his life. Hector could get an early release just before the tournament begins. Oh, and it's out of state.
Go. But just as long as Mr. Diaz understands and is willing to stick to the plan.
Yes, Master. All right, Robbie, have a nice day at school. And I hope you are enjoying that new Trapper Keeper I got you. Thanks, Dad. And I will.
I'll talk to you in a minute. Sensei Lawrence, can I talk to you for a minute?
Okay. You need something?
Look, there's this student in Cobra Kai, and I need your help to get them out.
Tari, you don't need to go there. I'm already trying to help save the kids of the valley from Cobra Kai. I mean, Miguel's there, and you don't know how hard I'm working to get him out of there.
Look, I get the complex shit you've had with Robbie and Miguel, but this is someone who you've probably just met. And I mean, she's someone who has probably had a more closer bond with you than Kreese or Silver.
She's right, you know, I mean, coming from Tori, she's been in Cobra Kai with Sensei Silver, like you have been with Kreese.
Look, what do you want me to do? Just break into my old school? I mean, she's probably mad enough to narc me out.
Look, I'll talk, okay. I'll apologize. But I'm pretty sure she'd want to talk to you too.
Okay. But you gotta let me know when school ends.
The warden's face was so red, I thought it would explode.
Hey guys, sup?
Oh, Kyler, you're here with us. Even though Master Kreese kicked you out of Cobra Kai?
Yes. Of course. 'Cause you guys are my family, no matter what. So what's happening? Of course. Sean's just telling us about that time in juvie where he and his homies managed to get the copier from the office, and took booty pics to tape all over the walls. Best part was he got away scot-free. Of course, do you have anything else to tell?
No. All done.
Okay. This is awkward. Let's get a new convo started. Okay, you know what, I'll start. How about we talk about what to do to Kreese at Cobra Kai, now that he kicked me out?
Buddy, I don't really have much to contribute to that. And besides, each of us are focusing on the tournament.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Only one of you guys are going to be competing in Cobra Kai. And the rest of you are going to have to wait. But here's what I was thinking. How about we team up together to Barrow Sensei K for some time?
What do you mean, Barrow?
Well, there's this brand new warehouse my dad managed to buy the other day. So I was thinking we tie him up in there, rough the old man up a little bit, and open up 5 positions for each of us in the Winter Karate League. Of course, I'll also be added to the team. It'll be a win for all of us.
Buddy, you realize that Kreese won't be the only sensei who we're messing with. Yesterday, he said we are to be expecting some visitors.
Yeah. And I get that you're making a kind gesture for us, but honestly, it feels as though you're doing this as long as it suits you. Yeah, well at least I'm the one who's coming up with shit. It doesn't sound like anyone's got a better plan to me. Yeah, about that. I feel like we're gonna stick to Kreese's plan.
And by we, we're not talking about you.
Save it, newbie. I've been at Cobra Kai way longer than you.
Yet I kicked your ass on day 1.
Look, that was luck, alright.
Yeah, well I kicked your ass too. And same with everyone else who you've undermined. So I advise you leave.
Or what?
We'll kick it again.
Guys, you hear this, kid? Like you're gonna beat up someone who you've considered a brother. You realize we're not going to risk throwing away our dojo positions, all just because of your insane demands.
Yeah, Cobra Kai never dies. Sorry, man.
You know what? Screw you guys. And I can't believe I considered you family, when this is what I get in return.
Bitch, I just met you.
Miss Diaz. The principal of West Valley called me. He would like to talk to you. Don't worry, I'll have your shift be covered.
Hello, this is Carmen Diaz. Are you speaking to me about my son? Wait, what?
Holy shit. Those are a shit ton of rings.
So who's the lucky lady you were proposing to?
Carmen Diaz. She's the son of my top karate pupil, Miguel. And we are about to have a new baby. So yeah, I think it's time we get married.
Ah. That's great. I wish the best for you.
Thank you. But of course, we both have to find a way to resolve the rivalry between our sons.
I take it that's another story.
Yes. Since I brought up Robbie. Excuse me. Hello, Carmen.
Johnny, Miguel didn't come into school today.
Wait, what?
Well, according to the principal, Miguel has been missing from school for a day or 2 last week, because he was signed out. But today is an unexpected absence from Miguel.
I'm pretty sure we know who's doing this is. Cobra Kai. I'll go and deal with Mike, okay?
Alright, I'll see you soon.
I hate to do this to you, but a family emergency just came up.
But you'll be back, right?
Yeah, of course. But first, I gotta kick someone's ass. You know, Chosen, I'm impressed by how much you've contributed here at Miyagi-Do.
Oh, please, it's nothing, and besides, I'm only here to help take down some bullies around here, that's all.
I know, but you've also helped all of our students here at Miyagi-Do learn a lot. Robbie has found balance again, and our students learned more techniques thanks to you.
And we took down Silver, don't forget that.
But I have a little question for you. Since you run a pretty small dojo, do you have any students from Japan that could help us?
Yes, I do, but sadly, many of them are too young to compete. I only have 2 students that can meet age standards for the Winter Karate League.
Excellent. Let's bring them over to compete.
You know it's crazy. That the tournament is the only thing on our minds, these days. especially with me trying to keep Cobra Kai's teachings of memory, and you trying to vanquish them.
What do you want, Kreese?
I'm just here for some groceries. In preparation of the big win, of course.
I take it you are the other establisher of Cobra Kai. Daniel LaRusso told me all about you, John Kreese.
And you're Toguchi. The one who's been getting on Sensei Dayun's nerves since I got out. Wish I could get to know you better, but I've had my share of old men who come from that small pathetic island in Northeast Asia.
Well, I'm getting good enough of a feel of who you are right now.
And who is that?
Someone so full of pride and anger that they are willing to blame everyone around them but themselves. That would be you, sir.
You know what? I don't have time for this.
Hey, Kreese.
What?
I should have never let you out of prison. I should have listened to Johnny. Because Tori just went through as much shit as he did, thanks to you.
You know, funny thing is that a couple of months ago, this was the exact spot where I warned your wife Amanda to stay away from my students. But you just had to get into her head and turn her against me.
You know, it seems more likely you are thinking about how this affects you, and not how it affects Tori. It was just as difficult for her to leave your dojo, as it was for you to lose her.
You know what? You can go tell Nichols that I don't give a shit about how she feels. This is what happens when I open myself up and become generous. I get stabbed in the back. But if you take one of my students, I'll just take one of yours. And now Mr. Diaz is more than prepared to become America's champion.
So, does the guy seem friendly to you, or what?
This is my first time meeting him, and I already feel sorry for him.
Chosen, it doesn't matter if you feel sorry for him or not. He's the one who's created all of this Cobra Kai crap in the first place.
But that's the thing. Kreese seemingly has been introduced to Cobra Kai karate at a very young age, that he is in denial for devoting his whole life to a flawed teaching. But I understand why you are in this fight, because being a bully is bad enough, but making other people bullies crosses the line.
Excellent work, young man. You know, if you devote all of your time towards karate and cut out everything else that's simple, then you can easily become a karate master.
Karate master? I thought all of this extra training was just to win the tournament?
Well, we'll definitely need you after the tournament, boy, won't we? I mean, it's clear you are destined to help keep Cobra Kai alive. As one of our sensei. Of course, you'll need a few years' experience in our prestigious institution out in Korea, but Sensei Dayun is impressed in your work, and so am I.
Don't listen to him, Miguel. He doesn't know you like I do, Sensei Lawrence.
Who do we have here? I take it you're the sensei who's a father? And the one who defied Cobra Kai's teachings.
It's Sensei Lawrence, asshole. And Miguel's just as much of a son to me as Robbie is.
Well, it's pretty clear to you Mr. Diaz here is not interested in you. Yet you come in, interrupting his privacy.
Look, I already had one son getting pulled out of school, and I'm not going to have another. Miguel, look, I get that you are mad at me, but this has gone too far. Your mother is upset. And so are the LaRussos and everyone else.
Well, Mr. Diaz here is in agreement with us, sir. There is nothing you can do about it.
Oh, really? Miguel, do you agree with me, or this random guy you just met?
You know what? Words merely a facade. Mr. Diaz, if you agree with your old sensei, you can leave this dojo with him right now. But if you don't, then strike him.
I'm not going to strike him.
Well, no one's going anywhere, unless you either land the first punch, or leave with the intruder. Otherwise, we'll stay right here. You shouldn't have done that, sir.
Guys, Stop fighting. Enough.
Well, look at that. The kid made his choice. Now leave.
Fine. Whatever.
All right. Now where were we?
You know what? Let's stop for today.
But don't you want to win the tournament?
I do. But can I just take a little break? At least until the afternoon.
You know what? Since this is your first day of training with me, fine.
What do you want, Kyler?
Samantha L., we need to talk. Somewhere private.
And where would that be? Let me guess? The computer lab? Or a movie theater?
Look, Sam, I'm sorry that I made you overreact when we were a thing. But now we've got bigger shit. The same shit your dad's dealing with. Cobra Kai.
You're part of that dojo, remember?
I was. Until Diaz pulled off some sort of manipulative shit, and got me kicked off the team.
Yeah, well you bullied him, remember?
Oh please. He's overreacting like the rest of you Miyagi-Do Eagle softies. But anyways, the only way you can defeat Cobra Kai is with my help.
And for what?
You add me onto the team.
Yeah, you definitely haven't changed one bit. You value kindness as a two-way street.
Yeah, well you could use another VIP fighter to take these guys on in the tournament.
Another VIP? You realized we kicked your asses at the Valley Fest.
Look, do you want the information or not? Cause Sensei Kreese has got a shit ton of playing cards up his sleeves. And no one else, not even your boyfriend, will tell you his plans. We'll talk tomorrow. Smitty's Diner, after school.
So Yasma Tree, that's your shipping name. I never expected things to get there 2 years from now.
Ah, don't worry. And she does respect you now.
True.
Did you and Moon come up with a nickname?
Honestly, that's a bit nerdy.
Dude, I come up with all sorts of nerd shit. And I think you'll like this name. Nighthawk. And yes, I know that's an actual bird, but sounds like a badass ship.
Not bad, Dimitri. Not bad at all.
Hey guys.
Anthony. How's it going? Eli and I were just talking about shipping names for our girlfriends. Do you have one for you and Leah?
No.
Could I suggest a name? I mean, I got a whole list of them.
Leah and I aren't a thing.
Dude, that sucks. What the hell happened?
Actually, it was me that broke up with her.
Wait, why?
It was a hard decision, but let's just say I need to focus my priorities on the tournament.
Anthony, at least you'll be at my D&D campaign tomorrow.
Yes.
So Kenny, remember when you told me about Lepuso and that girl of yours, Leah?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
Well, some corrections were made, and you're all set to pick up the pieces?
Please explain. Did you do something about Lepuso?
Let's just say he won't be seeing her anymore. It's a go game. Leah can be yours again.
Testing, testing, testing. Devin, can I talk to you? Save it. I'm not going to waste any time with any lying bitches. Look, I'm sorry, okay? For not telling you what was going on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just wanted to milk up all the attention for what it was worth at the L Valley. Well, you know what they say. Never meet your heroes. Look, what Silver did was shitty, and going along with his lies doesn't make me better. Yes, it was shitty. But Kreese and Ayun are just as bad. You can't be in Cobra Kai. You know what I can't do? Allow someone like you to take charge of my life. Sensei Lawrence is sorry, you know. He cares so much for you and the rest of his students, he is willing to take down his former dojo, just so you cannot repeat his mistakes. Let me guess? Such as abandoning his pupils. He's gotta start making sense by apologizing himself.
Hey Miguel, what's up? Hey Mike, there's something I would like to talk to you about. Okay. But I just want to let you know that I'm on a limited break, and soon I'll need to be back in court to get your father an early release. I hit Johnny. We got into a fight. I mean, he wanted me to go to school. Yeah, well he should have known what would happen if he didn't mind his own business. Got what he deserved. Mike, you realize I was doing it to protect him. I mean, that sensei named Yunha hurt and was possibly going to torture him, unless I did it. And I mean, I do care about him. But things seem pretty stale between us. Yeah, well, at least he's safe. I mean, now that I heard the whole story, I understand your care for him. Unless there's more. You know, Mike, no offense, but it kind of feels like you are choosing to agree with everything I say, just to please me. I mean, do you want me to go to school, and leave Cobra Kai? Yeah, well I support any choice you make. But the least you could do is stay in Cobra Kai. I mean, I sacrificed a whole lot for this dojo. And I mean, the least you could do is make at least one sacrifice or two. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. Of course. Just doing my own thing.
Okay. Well, you are Johnny Lawrence, right? The blonde bruiser from Cobra Kai. My name is Julie Pierce.
Yeah, well whoever you are, you'll sure become a damn better sensei than me.
Why do you say that? All of the other students and sensei speak highly of you?
Was Miguel one of them? Because I failed him.
Don't say that.
Yeah, well Cobra Kai's newest sensei turned him on me when I visited him.
Is that why you have that bruise?
You know, I don't give a shit about what happens to me, just as long as the kid doesn't take another step down Cobra Kai's dark path. And I failed.
You know, I had some troubles with my sensei too. Mr. Miyagi.
What do you mean, you've had some trouble?
Well, he was supposed to take care of me when my grandmother was out, but no matter how many times he tried to reach out to me, I avoided him for a while.
Yeah, well no offense, but this is about someone who's playing hooky like my son.
I got arrested, you know.
Really? Welcome to the club.
Yeah, and that was a wake-up call for me, that I shouldn't avoid Mr. Miyagi.
What the hell are you trying to say? The fact that I should wait until Miguel gets his ass arrested?
What I'm saying is that you should stay patient. Don't be so hard on yourself every time one of your students makes a mistake, but just hope that those mistakes are an opportunity for them to learn from. Look, whatever Miguel is likely to do, we can't control. However, the best control we have is how we act. That means learning from mistakes ourselves.
I just want Miguel and Robbie to get along.
I'm sure we all do. But as long as we refuse to give up and be true to ourselves, then Miguel and others around can come to us.
Sup, Leah. I was wondering if I could talk to you.
About what? Huh. About how you've been bullying Anthony for the last few months.
Look, he's the real bully, not me. I was just dealing with him the Cobra Kai way.
And how? By combining bullying with karate? What he did was bad, but what you did doesn't make you better, but possibly worse.
Look, why are you defending him? He dumped you like garbage. But not me. I still want you.
Yeah, well I don't want you.
Why do you have to be so damn difficult? Look, can you just tell me why you don't want me?
Look, with all due respect, I may have been in 2 relationships that ended dramatically, but at least it's Anthony who's owned up to his shit. And look, I don't give if you are trying to get back together with me for looking cool or not, but I'd rather be single than be with someone who can't draw a line for themselves.
Whatever.
Is there anything you need, Master Kreese?
I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Payne. That you're a natural-born champion. But what I want to know is if that's just talk coming from the other students or not.
Bruh, you're like one of them cops. Always on edge.
Yeah, well, we can both agree we've had trouble with police, I won't lie. I take it they locked you up for some bullshit petty reason.
I got into a fight. The only way to protect my brother was if the shithead was completely down.
Oh. You see, that right there was just talk.
What? You think I'd lie about my little bro?
No, it was just that on the training mat today, you seemed to hold back against your opponent. And here at Cobra Kai, we make sure our students jump headfirst into the inferno. Forget small steps. The enemy doesn't deserve mercy.
No, I thought he wanted that.
Excuse me?
I heard from Sensei Barnes that this dojo was about giving mercy. So which is it? Because you better not be bullshitting me right now.
My bad. The reason I said that to Sensei Barnes was so you could focus more on the path to victory than the victory ahead.
Like some psychology shit?
Yes. Now get back to class. You're dismissed.
Alright, while the chefs prepare our spaghetti, why don't we share about our days with each other?
I met John Kreese today.
Okay, thanks for the example. How about you, Anthony? Anything good at school today?
I just went to Hearthstone Club today.
Anthony, I was assuming you would be happy. Is there something on your mind?
Yeah, I would rather not talk. Just teenager stuff.
I got some good news. While you were at the grocery store, the team and I found out that Tom Cole's car dealership business is shutting down.
Really? I mean, he may not be the auto king of the valley, but the bastard has a pretty damn impressive business ranking.
Well, I had Anush do some research, and we've noticed that some of the dealerships that are the furthest from us are shutting down, and the prices for his cars are rising.
Tommy will never learn. Okay, Sam, what about you?
Oh, today I had another encounter with Kyler.
Excuse me, Daniel San, but who is this Kyler?
He is the ex-boyfriend of Sam, and a protege of Cobra Kai. We'd rather not talk about him.
I would. He tried to propose a deal with me. Apparently, he got kicked out of Cobra Kai, and he insisted he would make a badass spy and an even more badass fighter if we let him join Miyagi-Do.
And did you agree?
No, not immediately. Not after what he did to me.
But the offer is still at hand, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if I should or not. I mean, the only way we can save Miguel is if we shut down Cobra Kai.
Yeah, well, you can talk to him.
I'll try, but if not, I may have to take the deal.
But you realize I run Miyagi-Do, right? And I mean, there's no way in hell I'm gonna let that guy set foot in my dojo, let alone my house, again. Look, Sam, tomorrow, I'll allow you to have some time off school to talk to Miguel. But sometime, okay? And if that doesn't work, we'll think of something else.
I hope.
Devin, wait.
Sensei Lawrence. What do you want?
Look, Devin, I know you're mad at me.
No, I am just very frustrated at the dilemma you caused for me. Yes, I am mad. I straight up told you that I wanted to take on more karate after you recruited me, and then you and LaRusso shut down your dojos, and expected me not to join Cobra Kai. Well, let me tell you something. Not everything goes your way. I'm not some pawn you can move however you like.
You're right. But that's not how John Kreese sees you. You do everything right for him, he gives you approval. The approval I fail to give you. But one slip up, and all of that disappears. Trust me, I know. I've been in his classes.
Yeah, well, maybe I won't screw up like you.
Trust me, Devin, you'll have a bad day. And the only thing that'll make Kreese upset is the fact it's going to interfere with your training. Even if you submit to rage.
Well, ask me this. What will you do better?
What I am already doing right now. And that's not giving up on you. Or Miguel. Devin, I am in just as much pain as you are, despite leaving me. But I want to make things right.
My mother told me not to quit.
And that's good. The fact you respect your mother's wishes. How is she?
She's dead.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, you can't kick cancer's ass, but at least you can live up to someone's wishes.
Okay, look Devin, I know you want to respect your mother's wishes, but haven't you already quit something?
Like what?
Like my style of karate. I mean, the moment you joined those other dojos with the rest of the students, and joined Cobra Kai.
Yeah, well, that's different.
Look, Devin, we're all quitters, okay. But it's clear you aren't enjoying Cobra Kai. I mean, why else would you go to tell me about your mother?
Don't use her as an example.
But if you think of it this way, if you do leave Cobra Kai, sure, you'll be quitting, but at least you won't be quitting karate. Because only you can control how your future turns out, but if you restrict yourself with burdens, it all goes to shit. So please, come back. I mean, if you don't, I won't bother you anymore, but I just want to let you know that the doors will always be open. So I take that as a yes.
Yes. My argument is overruled.
Good. And I promise you, I won't let you or any of my other students down. Come on, Mike. Pick up. Sam, what are you doing here?
I should ask you the same.
It's none of your business.
We know you haven't been coming to school. Sensei Lawrence told me.
Did he tell you I hit him? Just yesterday, it was to prove my loyalty to Cobra Kai.
Why do you care about that dojo so much? All it's done is spread destruction and hate.
Because I want to change Cobra Kai, that's why.
Yeah, well look where it's gotten to you. Look, it doesn't matter what happens to Cobra Kai. Kreese's dojo needs to be shut down for once. And you can't do it alone.
I got Mike.
And what do you expect the rest of us to do? Just sit by and watch? We all care about you.
Yeah, well you see, that's the problem. You say all kinds of crap like you care about me.
Look, if this is about Robbie and my relationship, we're just friends. And besides, he's dating Tori.
And you need me as a distraction.
No, I need you as a friend. Look, I'm in this fight to get you out of Cobra Kai, before you submit to becoming this person I don't even know anymore. Look, everyone is just as hurt as you have been. Dimitri and Hawk and everyone else. And even Robbie's worried about you. And trust me, if you think that it's too late for you, you'll become just as bad as Kreese.
Enough. Mr. Diaz, just because I have been kind enough to give you a break, does not mean you should kill time. Your championship awaits. It's quite a beautiful morning, Miss LaRusso. Shouldn't you be running along to your little downgrade of school, while I train my future academy protege?
Whatever.
Hi, Kenny.
What does she see in you?
Who?
Don't bullshit me. Sean said you and Leah weren't a thing anymore.
We aren't.
Then why does she crave you? And don't give me the get out of Cobra Kai shit as an answer.
Okay, well to put it in other terms, I guess the reason why she doesn't have the same feelings for you as for me is because you're so focused on being this different person, since you're part of Cobra Kai. But as for me, at the same time, I was trying to figure out who I was as an individual. I didn't want to do what others expect, such as Zach.
You bullied me.
And you were getting your revenge on me. And I deserved it. But I guess Leah saw different.
Yo Kenny. Put this joke out of his misery.
Don't you think we gave him enough?
There's never enough if he wants to come back for more. We just need to carry out more disciplinary action for a result in respect.
Hey Leah,
What do you want?
look, I'm gonna make it clear with you. The only reason why your boyfriend dumped you was because my brother made him.
Wait, you mean,
Sean. Yeah,
how long have you known this?
since yesterday. But honestly, what do you see in that guy?
In Anthony? Well, it's simple. He's not part of Cobra Kai.
You know, I can't believe that dojo. Right?
Whatever.
I mean, it's the first dojo that taught me defense against your ex. And even if I wanted to, those other guys would beat me up.
There's always Miyagi-Do.
Like I'd train with LaRusso's son? Please.
Hey Kenny, why are you telling me this?
Because I'm not a pussy. Not like Silver. And if there's anything I want to do, it's kick your boyfriend's ass in the tournament. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to Sean, and have him back off.
Thanks. But I'm still disappointed in you.
Fine. Have a nice day, Leah.
Alright, class. Before we kick off into training, I want to start the day off by welcoming Miss Lee. Hello, Miss Lee. We never officially met, but if you don't remember me, I'm Demetri Alexopoulos. We were in the same math class last year.
Well, you better watch out, Alexopoulos. 'Cause you're not the only brain in this dojo anymore.
Hey Sensei, I don't mean to interrupt the moment, but do you know where Sensei LaRusso could be?
Yeah, he said he had to do something with Sam. They'll be here soon. Hey, Sam.
I accept your deal. Now let's just get this over with.
Not so fast. How about we do this over some coffee? Don't worry, it's not like I'm gonna force myself onto you. I'm better than that. And besides, you're not my type. It's just that you look like you really need to chillax.
Can we just make this quick? I mean, you'd look pretty conspicuous to your friends if you're talking to the enemy.
Alright. So today, I had a little chat with the rest of the gang, and they were talking about a couple of new sensei coming in. There was this guy from Southern Korea named Yoon Ha, and these two American guys, one of them being named Snake, and the other one Dennis. Also, there's gonna be a merge of dojos. Sensei K's and Sensei Dayun's are combining together. Oh, and Sensei Dayun's got both the top male and top female students on the way from Korea to here to train. Oh, and none of our students from here are gonna compete, only Dayun's. Except Diaz, of course. And there's some plot involved using his dad, whoever the hell he is.
That's great. Thank you for telling me.
Alright, well, I expect to see you tomorrow at whatever the hell your dojo's called. I mean, I got some pretty dope ideas. Ah, Kyler. It's so good to seeing you catching up with my daughter. Say, how are things going for you and your folks from Irvine? Oh, good. Things are going dope for us, Mr. LaRusso. Well, if they are, could you do us the favor and drop the act? Sam told me you were looking for a place in Miyagi-Do. Yeah, Did you have to tell him? Kyler, you realize I'm the only one who gets the final say, not Sam for who gets to join Miyagi-Do. Well, aren't you going to let me in? Well, should I? I don't know. I mean, I did let you into my house, and then you paid another visit with a whole bunch of guys from Cobra Kai. Yeah, well, I didn't have the final say for that. Alright. I was outvoted, and had to just go along with it. What about when you dated Sam? Did you love her? Was it something the guys wanted you to do? What are you saying? Of course I love her. Whatever story Sam told you, she's lying. She dumped me when I needed her the most. So you're calling my daughter a liar? No. I'm just saying she might not have her stories fully straight.
Like when? Huh? Maybe the shit you tried to pull at the theater?
Whoa. Mr. LaRusso. Are you honestly going to let your daughter use that kind of language?
Answer the question.
Look, Kyler. I don't know what kind of crap you've been feeding to your parents to get them to believe you, but there's no way in hell you are going to turn me against my own daughter. So no, I'm not going to let you join Miyagi-Do. Are you serious? Mr. LaRusso, we've all done some messed up shit, I'm not going to lie. But I covered my end of the deal, and you owe me. I mean, your dojo's about honor and shit. Not to you. Sam, let's go.
Dad.
Sam. What the hell?
Look at you, coming up to us, and acting like you have changed. You're nothing like Hawk or Robbie. The only reason why you wanted to help us was because things didn't go your way at Cobra Kai. But let me tell you something, you can't have it all. And every time you think you're better than someone, you get your ass kicked. Like right now, you always act like everyone else has to improve, when it's really you. Because not even your Cobra Kai friends want you, 'cause you're irresponsible.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't really want to talk about it right now.
You know, it's good that you are looking at yourself, and areas where you should improve. Now I don't know about you, but I definitely don't regret not allowing Kyler into Miyagi-Do.
Was that too much? What I did?
Sam, he tried to assault me. You stuck to the rules of self-defense, and saved your old man.
All that stuff I said.
Well, Sam, I mean, the only thing that was too much was the language. But, even though you told me not to allow Kyler to get on my mind, he did abuse our trust, especially yours, and you did have to face him separately, sooner or later. It's one of those rare cases where it's him that needs to improve. I mean, Kyler Park is a pretty complicated guy, I'm not going to lie. I mean, there are ways where he can grow and improve. Just not with us. You want to go home?
Actually, let's go to the dojo. I'm more prepared than ever to fight.
Anthony. Now I understand.
Leah. What are you doing here?
It's alright. Kenny told me what happened between you and his brother. And he's going to tell him to back off.
Leah, I'm so sorry.
It's alright. Technically, it isn't a breakup if we only misunderstood each other. But I can't help but ask why you didn't tell me this.
Well, if you knew, you would only submit yourself to danger. But Leah, I love you. I love you with all my heart, that I am willing to break up with you, just as long as you are safe.
Hello, I'm back. Is anyone here?
Mr. Barnes. You're back.
Where's everyone?
They won't be here today. But still, a lesson has to be taught.
What the hell is this? Why is your pawn attacking me?
Well, unlike him, you have been going against my wishes, and giving my students false and weak teachings to use in the real world. And you'd think I wouldn't know that. Now take down Mr. Barnes.
Now it's your turn, you butt-chunked bastard. Get up. You won't get away.
I already have.
Yes, who is this?
This is the General Hospital. I take it Mike Barnes is your guardian.
Yes, this is Miguel. Is there something wrong?
Sadly, yes. He was discovered lying in a dumpster to be in a comatose state. He is in critical condition.
What happened?
We don't know.